Some of the most magnificent monuments were constructed in ancient times. They are shrouded in secrets and legends, and their ingenious designs leave us in awe, sparking a fascination that endures. Like the temple complex of Karnak. Karnak was built over 1,500 years by 30 pharaohs, with each generation striving to surpass the previous one by creating something even more magnificent. What remains is truly one of the marvels of the ancient world. For thousands of years, Egyptian civilization flourished along the fertile valley of the River Nile, governed by pharaohs who erected incredible palaces and monuments. And here stands the extraordinary Karnak. Spanning more than 247 acres, Karnak is absolutely massive. It was the largest religious complex in the ancient world. Just the precinct devoted to the god Amun was spacious enough to hold 10 cathedrals, and one of its great rooms covers a staggering 54,000 square feet. The pillared hall at Karnak resembles a vast forest of 134 towering columns, some as tall as a 7-story building. It is so immense that you could fit Notre Dame Cathedral inside it. In fact, even today, it remains the largest room discovered in any religious building worldwide. Each pillar is so broad that it takes 10 men to encircle it, and the lintels atop these pillars weigh 70 tons each. It even once had a roof. But how on earth was it built? The Karnak pillars weren't constructed with cranes and scaffolding as we use today. Instead, the ancient Egyptians employed mud ramps to build layer upon layer. It was truly an incredible feat of ancient engineering. As the mud accumulated, the giant stones could be slid into place. At its peak, 80,000 workers toiled there. The Temple of Karnak is one of the largest religious sites in world history. The pillared hall alone required 7,000 tons of sandstone, equivalent to the weight of the entire Eiffel Tower. When the mud was cleared away, the temple's full glory was revealed. Among Karnak's pharaohs, the most ambitious builder was Ramesses II, who reigned for over 60 years in the 13th century BC. Ramesses II had every reason to create enormous statues of himself, for his ego was just as colossal. While all rulers built monuments, Ramesses II outdid them all. With every pharaoh's bid to outshine their ancestors, Karnak transformed into one of the most incredible sights of the ancient world. Our next monument is the Great Pyramid, built by Pharaoh Khufu. The Pyramid of Khufu weighs a staggering 6 million tons and is undoubtedly one of the most amazing feats of engineering on this earth. Although the Egyptians built more than 118 pyramids throughout their kingdom, this one dwarfs all others. Constructed around 2600 BC as the pharaoh's burial chamber, it stood 480 feet high and was the tallest man-made structure in the world for nearly 4,000 years. It took up to 40,000 workers at least 10 years to construct the Great Pyramid of Khufu. This meant that blocks weighing anywhere from 2.5 to 80 tons were set in place every 2.5 minutes, a truly staggering pace. 2.3 million limestone blocks were hauled up using muscle power alone. The Great Pyramid was so precisely built that each of its sides is equal to the others down to mere inches, an amazing achievement for such a monumental structure. The entire base of the Great Pyramid is nearly perfectly level, an astonishing feat of construction. Originally, the pyramid was clad in bright polished limestone and crowned with gold. Its 4 casing sides met at perfect 90-degree angles, aligned so impeccably that the measurements were accurate to within 1/100th of an inch. Some experts even claim that the slight curvature built into its faces exactly matches the Earth's curvature. Inside the Great Pyramid lies the now empty burial chamber of Pharaoh Khufu. Yet many legends suggest that the pyramid and its surrounding structures were more than just tombs. Were they solely meant to house the king's body? Or did they serve as ritual devices to project the pharaoh's soul into the constellation of Orion? The answer remains uncertain. The organization, logistics, and stellar alignment behind these constructions underscore the ancient Egyptians' astonishing engineering prowess, a capability far ahead of its time. The Great Pyramid is the last of the 7 wonders of the ancient world still standing. Although golden riches are rumored to be hidden inside, the true treasure is the pyramid itself, Egypt's oldest and largest monument. Share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. See simple, think deep.